Bienvenue, ici War Survivor Chris Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de PGA TOUR 2K25 sur PS5. Je continue le jeu, c'est parti.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, we crown a champion of one of the most historic tournaments in all of golf. It's time for the final round of the RBC Canadian Open. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, before we get into all the action for this Canadian Open, just a few words on the wonderful St George's Country Club.
Boy, it's this is one of those places you love to come to. It's just one of those old school golf courses, you know, over 100 years old, designed by the famous Stanley Thompson, right downtown city of Toronto. But it's got such this old world feel about it. You know, it wouldn't be so different than like a winged foot type golf course with that kind of setting. It's just old school, and when you come there, you know it. There's not a lot of modern things about it, you know, and that's not saying anything bad about it. It's just, it's so old school that you know you're going to find penalizing rough. You know you're going to find small rock hard greens. You know that they're going to put a premium on pars. It's just one of those golf courses you can't wait to get to because you don't see them built like this anymore. It's such a treat to be at.
Putting for birdie here. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our featured player leads by 5 strokes as we head to the next hole. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's so subtle, but it is going to go right.
And this one is for his par. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. The finishing hole at St George's Golf and Country Club, Rich, is a strong par 4.
It certainly is that, and it was originally a par 5 as well. It's converted to a long par 4 to make it a little bit more challenging for the Canadian Open. Plays uphill all the way to a steep green, and the beauty of this hole, Luke, is the magnificent clubhouse in the background.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. And his round will conclude with a par today. And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that calibre and to win the event, what a performance.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Best of luck.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Don't go anywhere. It's the final round of the Legacy Invitational. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. What a picture-perfect day for this round of golf. We can't wait to bring it to you on 2K Sports. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots.
That dog will hunt.
This is his second shot. Oh, what a shot by our leader. This putt is about 8 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will move him to 6 under par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
The 17th hole is a par 4. Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Now over to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
A chance here from 10 feet out.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
There it is. A good result there, as he is now 7 under par. That's a pretty good shot right there. Second shot here at 18. That's a fantastic shot by our leader. What a day it's been, and now a putt for a 63. Henny, what more can you tell us?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
And as he sinks that putt, he will take over the clubhouse lead, and it looks good at this point. Such a fun day on the course, and not just the shots we saw, but Henny Koyak, the rivalry insight you provided was second to none.
Andrew, these 2 players made it easy for me. Yes, it was an intense rivalry, but my goodness, there was some great golf on display today.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're here at historic Oakmont Country Club for the U.S. Open, one of the tougher tests in all of golf. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, this week Oakmont Country Club welcomes the 125th U.S. Open. What can the players expect from this layout?
Andrew, I've said this to many people before, but Oakmont Country Club is the one golf course in the United States, probably the world, that I would actually pay good money not to have to play again. I've competed in one U.S. Open here, and it was so brutal, I thought, I can't handle this. And I couldn't handle a lot of U.S. Opens, but this could be it. They actually slow the greens down from normal play. They slow them down. That's how much of a test this is. I have to say, it is beautiful now that they had all the trees removed for the most part. But when you have par threes that are 303 yards, no thank you. I'll take a pass.
Oakmont's fourth hole is the first of the long par fives, and it's a beauty.
Dog leg from left to right. Again, the church pews down the left-hand side, but a little more room off the tee shot for these players. Second shot is a blind shot as the green and the distance is tucked all the way over on the right and falls down. So players that are going for it at two cannot see the green. If you lay it up to the top of the hill, you're going to have a wonderful third shot down the hill. Should be easy to get it close.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The high caliber architectural work here at Oakmont on full display here at the fifth.
Just a fairway metal long iron required off the tee. You want to avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side as best possible. Second shot down the hill to a Redan-style green that works from right to left and front to back. Big bunkers on the left-hand side you want no part of.
We've arrived now on the sixth, which is a par three.
Mid to long iron required here to a green that looks so much smaller than it actually is. Not a whole lot of pin placements on this green. Find the center of the green and two putt and get out of there.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Okay, this from 210. This looks right at the pin. This is a putt to get to 7 under. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
It should start out straight enough and then have a little bit of a break to the left as it nears the hole.
So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Well, let's see what happens here at number 8.
Difficult tee shot here, straight back up the hill. You got a trench over the left-hand side. It's got some dry grass in it you want no part of. Second shot plays straight back up the hill into the clubhouse. And look at this, squared off green. The back third of it is actually the practice green. This is such a cool feature of this golf course. I love this hole.
As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. That's a really nice shot. This is a 7-iron on the way. Okay, 12 feet away.
This is for birdie.
Wow. And just to finish off the par. Okay, now over to Brooke Henderson from earlier.
Second shot here.
Let's take a quick moment to look at the updated leaderboard. Quick glance at the leaderboard, and he is up by 6. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back. It's time for final round coverage of the U.S. Open. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Just a monumental lead going in this final round. I mean, it's got to be debilitating to the other golfers around him. This player, he's so far past everybody right now. They've got to be scratching their heads going, how do we beat this guy?
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Wow, that is how you do it here at the 11th. And now a birdie putt coming up. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
The shorter hitters have to worry about the bunkers on the right. The longer hitters, the one on the left. Find the happy medium. And do you go for it? Let's find out. If you're laying it up, you want to find a good spot. I'm going to say anywhere from 85 to 100 yards out, because you want to be able to maximize your spin on this firm green.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This looks like it's going to break to the left.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. This is a 7-iron on the way. Trying to get to 14 under for the event. That looked good all the way. He taps that in for par. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
Standing over his second shot. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Sitting at -14 now for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Tee shot is looking good here. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And a par putt awaits him. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
Now to 17, a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Okay, we've reached the final hole of the event. Let's see if he can get this done. I don't know about this one. Not a green in regulation. That's a tough one.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
This putt to become U.S. Open champion. And Rich, what an amazing performance this week by our featured player.
This player is not good at one thing and one thing only, and that's sharing. Another win by this player.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth.
Trophée Crème de l'US Open obtenu.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew
Alors ce
here at
trophée,
2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan
remporté
saying
l'US
so long.
Open
We'll see you
Championship.
next time.
Voilà le trophée que je viens d'obtenir. Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas. Reste passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.
easy out there today.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth.
Trophée Crème de l'US Open obtenu.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey.